Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB. The Blazers will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. Every team has impact. It comes to players who can make an impact, David.
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
All right, guys, let's chat a little bit about North Texas. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it's hard because you're starting to see the finish line now, getting later in the season, knowing where you're ranked, what's at stake. Let's see how they handle the pressure.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So the UAB Blazers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Blazers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 30 inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? So he'll keep it on the draw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game. A lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The give to the tailback. Got a little space. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. North Texas will have to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Probably hope for a little bit more. Right at the 30-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? To the air, it's Kitna. Gonna take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before. And picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's his 2nd big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the 1st quarter.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Pulls and fires complete. At the 20, he's got space. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Mean Green. Once he got some room, it was over.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Appalachian State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup for 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Kitna. Gets it to him on the screen. Makes a man miss. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Another 1st down. Got his man quickly.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but not 3.
And the North Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They go to the ground. Oh, better look out. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Here's the handoff. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. After run, now throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Kitna. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the air on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That brings him to within 1.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's 1st down. Going with the ground game left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Keeps looking downfield. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 14-6. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Milner. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go.
Oh, he's got some space. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The play-action fake. Connection to the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former G. Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking deep. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making checks. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. North Texas in the hurry up. He wants to throw it again. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On target. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, that one will leave. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Kitna. It's complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Klein. Plows through the defense. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Blazers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Klein. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Blazers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Back to pass on second down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Not going to risk a return here. Makes it just around the 30-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas comes to the line needing just a few inches to convert on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Got his man on the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he's brought down after a nice game. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive. Breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
21, UAB 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Great place to start for this offense. The inside handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal.
That really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Running behind that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably
Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the run. They make the stop, but a big
quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here and throw in the towel. Stop this fight. They're trailing by 21 to UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Quick completion on the out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, North Texas. A great catch and run for 6. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the
A lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UAB 16.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Got his man to the left. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. North Texas really has it going on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's an easy completion to the tight end on a stick route, but that play later they could pump and then hit the tight end going up the seam for a big one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. North Texas will have to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Offense in an empty set. Back to pass. It's Kitna. Grabbed over the middle. It's Milner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. The Blazers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On the move, he fires. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple
throws toward the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their... game.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying play action. He's got him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The option look. He'll toss it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They leave the offense on the field on this 4th and short from the 40. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there off. Really sets up this offense nicely.
Blazers will take over 1st and 10.
Looking for a man. It's Kitna. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's hooked. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Milner. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fears the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Under fire. Finds his tight end. He is stopped short of the line. Try goes awry, and that might just do it.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively.